Live across America, Mike Horn and Paul Stern and What's Cooking on CRN Digital Talk Radio.
Hey, welcome to the big What's Cooking program. Hour 2, I'm Michael Horn along with Paul Stern and Eric Hines. Glad to have you with us today. Thanks for joining us on the show. Big show today, Paul Stern.
Hey, a big show indeed. Can't wait to get on into it. I know today we're going to be joined by the lovely Jacqueline Smith.
Yeah, she's going to be talking about other things, about her beautiful hair, her beautiful style, and she's got a collection of hair. We'll see. Maybe she's gone the Dolly Parton route. Also, Christopher Ryan, the author of a book called Sex at Dawn, a book about sexuality. We'll find out what that's all about. Susan Edmondson, an author about a cow in the parking lot. She's got a Zen approach to overcoming anger. You've been angry, Paul Stern? You got really bottled up? You can't take it anymore? Paul?
No, I'm perfectly fine, but for those that might have an issue or something at hand, we'll get on into the Zen management style, perhaps even some of the Zen style of your good buddy, Laker coach Phil Jackson.
Yeah, he's into the Zen mood. You're right. That'll be good to bring that up.
He's able to handle the big, difficult personalities with some of that philosophy.
The world champion Los Angeles Lakers, I might add, to take that one and stuff it down, LeBron James. What you think of that?
Kind of contrary to the kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum, the kind of the Tommy sort of philosophy, where it's much more kind of in your face, out in the front of things.
Tommy's more into anger. You're right.
Yeah.
Tommy will use anger to its benefit, and there's, you can do that. It's benefited both ways. And speaking of sports, we mentioned hour 1 there with Eric Hines, the passing of George Steinbrenner. Sad day. He really did take the Yankees and turn them upside down and bring back their luster into the New York. Not only for the Yankees but for America and for New York. It was America's team back again. For a while there, they were calling the Atlanta Braves when Ted Turner had it America's team, but I think the Yankees, rightly so, have taken that title back, and they hold it now, and they seem to keep rolling right along. Whether you think they're spending too much money or whatever, they get the right guys together, and Steinbrenner was the architect of the Yankee way to play baseball in modern days.
The Bronx Bombers.
Yeah, he would just go out and spend and spend and spend and bring a winner right back in. He didn't care about a salary cap, and they still don't.
Didn't the former Yankee Sparky Lyle actually once come out with some kind of an expose, some kind of a book? I'm trying to remember what it was called, like the Bronx Zoo, something like that. I don't know.
Well, there were so many great players during the Steinbrenner era. Obviously, you remember him because it's the modern era, but Sparky Lyle was one of those, great relief pitcher.
I guess not all of them had a good time with it, but, if you performed up to the expectation of Mr. Steinbrenner, I'm sure he treated you very well.
Ron Guidry, the great pitcher. Is he a coach? I know he's a coach. Is he a coach with the Yankees now?
I don't think Guidry ever caused any problems.
Yeah, I think he's coaching for some team. It might be a National League team. That's a shame because I don't know about you, but when you grew up and you just grew up with your favorite stars and they always stayed on your team, and to get a trade and one of your favorite players goes to another team was like blasphemy. You didn't even want to think about your favorite Sandy Koufax being maybe on the Pittsburgh Pirates. You couldn't even believe that. Vernon Law was on that team. Nowadays, with free agency and the stupid agents who destroyed the whole game, you play 2 years here, then you're 2 years there. It's the Steinbrenner way. He was able to take the new way and make it his and just get the best players, pay them a lot of money. That's the only way you keep them on your team right now. Greed. So thanks to George Steinbrenner for helping us a tribute to the man here on his passing today. But he understood the way that baseball is being played now, at least business-wise. It's greed. You get the most money, you'll stay with the team. He used the Yankee brand name to lure the people in, and then he paid the bucks. Hopefully he made a lot of money along the way doing it that way because he needed it to pay him. But that's it. That's the Steinbrenner guy. He will be remembered for at least being able to figure out how to keep baseball in the world with greedy agents out there trying to get the last buck for themselves. What a touching tribute. Let's have a moment of silence. We'll be back.